This Shabbos we start the book of Bamidbar. Bamidbar means literally, means in the desert, but it's also known as the book of Numbers. And the book of Numbers begins with a count of the Jewish nation, a census of the Jewish nation carried out by Moshe and Aaron, counting every single Jew, going from tent to each tent, knocking on politely, who's here, and writing down each one of their names. Midbar Desert is a place which is totally inhospitable, where wealth means absolutely nothing. There's no shops and you can't buy anything. Where status means absolutely nothing, there's no importance there, everyone's equal. In a place like that, it's a wonderful place to be able to then receive the Torah there, and everyone feels that we're all equals and none of us are above the other, and we're all equal in front of Hashem, as we are now during this virus where everyone's lost this. The greatest millionaires and the simplest people are all on one equal level. Everyone feels the same way. However, to receive the Torah, to be able to become a great nation, each person at the same time as knowing that we're all equal, we also have to know that every other Jew is extremely special in Hashem's eyes. And therefore Hashem told Moshe an instruction. He said, I don't just want you to make a general census. I want you to su'u es roish, take each individual head of a person and lift it. Make them realize that each person is vitally important to the whole grand scheme of the entire universe. The Gemara tells us a person should always look at himself, the Gemara in Kedushin, a person should always look at himself as if he is the one who's going to swing. The universe is exactly pitched at half innocence and half negative. If I do one act, I can swing it towards the positive, and vice versa. That's going to make all the difference. In other words, every act that I do is vitally important and is going to completely transform the world. A teacher once took his kids on a special school trip, except it was a trip at night. It was during the winter and they went in the evening, and they went to a very tall place. It's very dark there. And he told them to write down what they see. And one of them looks up at the sky and they write down, what can I see? I can see one tiny star. So he said, no, what do you think, Rabbi? So he says, I can see one humongous star. He said, really? I can see this tiny pinprick of light. He takes them to the telescope, opens up the telescope, focuses it on that star, and they see it's absolutely huge. It's 1,000 times bigger than the sun. It's beyond their possible imagination. So he asked the next boy, what do you see? So he thought he'll be clever now. He said, I can see 3 huge stars. He said, 3 huge stars you think you can see? I can see millions of stars. How can you see millions of stars? I can see 3 stars there. Can you see where I'm pointing? The Rebbe told him no. The teacher tells him, each one of those stars is an entire galaxy. It has billions of stars within that galaxy. It has sun, moon, planets all going around this star that you see. There are billions of stars there. There are trillions of galaxies alone. The numbers boggle our minds. And when we see one little pinprick in the sky, it actually represents something far huger than we can imagine, and it brings together with it entire worlds. That is what a Jew is. That is what every human being is. Every person has unique talents and abilities which Hashem has put them onto the earth for. There's no 2 people exactly the same, like our fingerprints aren't the same. So too, there's no 2 human beings who are the same. Each one of us can achieve so much on this world. Every bracha that we say, every bit of light that we spread to other people, every bit of goodness that we bring to the world around us, every little tiny mitzvah that we do, makes a huge, huge impact on the entire universe. Each one of us is an entire universe, and we don't truly understand what another person is. Sometimes, unfortunately, I've just read recently loads of obituaries of all the people who passed away. And you see incredible worlds, people you saw on the street and had no idea what the greatness that they had on the quiet in their lives, in their home lives, and the impact they had on other people, and the small things they were doing, which are actually huge things, and the extent of what they achieved in their lifetimes. It's absolutely staggering. But we don't want to wait for that. Let's look at the people around us, as Moshe was instructed to do. Every person is hugely great. Every person's in a universe. Every person is truly a star. Thank you.